Hi, folks. Well, the other day, Al Wood posted a video which he titled, What's Wrong with My Hobby? And if I remember, I will post a link to it below. In that video, Al talked about his frustration, concern, maybe even a bit of guilt around all of the various modeling projects he had begun, or perhaps not even begun, in the past year, but never completed. A lot of those, I think, were group bills, and he felt particularly concerned and upset about that. And I think he got to the bottom himself of what the issues were, but in the comments he received, a lot of them were very much about, hey, our hobby is about having fun and about doing what makes us happy, not other people happy. I thought Charlie Mack encapsulated it well in his comment. You're under no obligation to do this stuff. Do what you got to do. Do what works for you. And my comment was pretty much just, hear what Charlie said. And then afterwards, especially after I saw Charlie's video a few hours later, suggesting maybe we should put up videos about our own experiences, and I realized that I should be mindful of a story I learned long ago in Sunday school. It's a quotation from the New Testament where Jesus was talking to a crowd and cited an old proverb, "Physician, heal thyself." And I realized in a flash, you know what? Are you really taking and adhering to the advice or the comment you made about have fun? That's what this is about. And I realized I too can be guilty of or get into the trap of doing things that I struggle with, and then I get frustrated, and one thing leads to another, and I don't finish a project. There's a myriad of those in my storeroom. And I've got one right here on the table in front of me right now. And some of you will recognize this is the Hasegawa BF-109. I've been working on it on and off, mostly off, for months now, and it is intended to be part of a group appreciation build hosted by Jeff and in appreciation of Rambler 69, Tom White. I'm not going to get into all the reasons I chose this particular build, but I will sum up and say I chose it for the wrong reasons and ignoring some of the things I particularly don't care to do. And no, it's not about building group builds. But if I'm going to choose something where somewhere along the road it's going to involve a fair amount of work with the hated airbrush. By the way, the airbrush itself is lovely. What's hated is my ineptness with it. And that leads to the whole issue of if you don't work with the airbrush frequently and master it, you're not going to get better at that. But in the meantime, this thing is sitting on the table. And while I had a blast doing the figure, which I actually had started before the group build, but that's another story, and I really enjoyed the kit bashing or modifications to put a engine into the kit. After that, I was going, you're not liking this at all. Now, that is not the organizer's fault. It certainly isn't Tom's fault. This is all on me. What I need to do is heal myself and take my own advice. Do something that I really enjoy so that I will look at the whole process and say, this was great. There's plenty of things that fall into that category. And with that, I'm going to take my advice. This BF-109 will get finished someday, I think. I promise myself that I'm going to get better at using the airbrush, not getting so bent out of shape about cleaning it, maintaining it, learning a little better technique. All of those things are doable. And what I'm going to do in the meantime is I am going to make this. Assemble these 2, 4, 6 figures. Have I got 6 there? Yeah, 6 figures from Masterbox and paint them. And I think the theme is appropriate for an appreciation build. Besides that, for those of you who have watched any of my videos, or a few of them, you'll know that I really do enjoy painting figures, miniatures, especially military miniatures. So this is something I can have a good time on. I might even be able to make some simple, very simple base that will work. And I have resources I can call upon for advice about that. But I'm going to get going on this. There's still plenty of time left. And we'll put this away. That's okay. I'm not going to feel guilty about it. And I will try to remember my own advice about having fun in my modeling. Okay, folks. Thanks for watching.